upstairs the pilgrims are rehearsing, and I have been doing an admin day and just getting a few last bits finished off before going to Glasgow. And today I did a Zoom conference thingy with Living Nature, which was amazing, with Satish Kumar, who is like the granddad of pilgrimage. He's walked 5,000 miles and has been doing it since the 60s and is like the voice of pilgrimage. And the session was called Listening to the Land, inspired by what we've been doing. And it was just really interesting to talk about how we listen to the land. And the things that have come up the most with this pilgrimage is the idea of transition, of re-indigenisation, and leading with the heart. So we are transitioning into a new life, a new world, and that's scary because the unknown is scary. But the more we can do that, looking after each other and loving each other and supporting each other and creating community, the more resilient we're going to be. And re-indigenising ourselves, connecting to mythology, story, dream time, bringing the inner and outer together so that we live a sacred and divine life, that everything we do is a sacred act and that everything we do is an act of worship. I met a woman the other day and she said, I think we need to put God back at the centre of things. And God means different things to different people, but I think we do need to put the divine back at the centre of what we do, because we've been living a long time without it, and we have more anxiety and depression than I think we've ever had. And we're full of fear. And it doesn't mean dogma, and it doesn't mean going to church. It means making everything an act of love and making everything sacred. For us to connect with nature on such a deep level that just the thought of doing anything bad to her is ludicrous. And that everything's devotional. I've been living my life like this now for 3 or 4 years, where it's really kind of properly taken hold of me the way that it has now. And I've never been happier, and I can function in chaos. We've done this whole pilgrimage together and it's been great. It's been great. And it's been so hard and we've had so many things thrown at us. But we've pulled together and we've loved each other and held each other and looked after each other, and here we are. And they're all upstairs singing beautifully. And it's such a joy. I love life. I want to do anything I can to protect it. And love is the answer.
What your body's needs. Yeah. Listen to your body.
Mm-hmm.
And your body as a metaphor for
Great.
So that's why that question was a bit dodgy, because it was a lot in one.
Mm-hmm. The most active is going away and learning about the ash tree that's outside of my house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's something that as an audience I can go away and do.
Maybe you can add some language just to give us a little context to this would be amazing, because I can see that you've just made a transition from the play atmosphere.
Gather
Yeah, exactly. And yeah,
Oops, sorry. Yay, get a cuddle. Demon drink. Demon drink. Suck it, slavers leaves. You're just filth now, Rod. You've changed. I know, such a pose. Strum. Day. Dee, 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 dee. Millions of beaches, beaches are trees. Millions of beaches, beaches for me. Going to the country, you're gonna see a lot of beaches. Going to the country, you're gonna see a lot of beaches. Who, me?
Then you can send it to Eris and tell him that this is like my new love. Yeah. It's the 2nd of November. It's still 20 days till I go home, but it's 20 days, which, yeah, it's very weird because it's the first time I've ever been away on an adventure and really, really, really missed home. I absolutely loved my life in Brighton and my husband and ex-husband and all that, but I definitely felt like I needed to get away a lot to like know who I was. But yeah, I'm so in the thick of the honeymoon period with Sark and with my partner. It's just been really hard being away. And yeah, I totally broke yesterday. We've stopped walking and we're not on the lines anymore. And I really miss the lines, like they're bastards lines. Like, oh my God. The Michael and Mary lines are so gentle and giving and kind and nurturing. They're not like weak, but there's definitely a gentleness to them. Whereas Ellen and Bellinus are beasts. And I feel like I've ridden a dragon all the way to Scotland. And it's been exhausting, but I'm aware that the dragon's waiting for me in Edinburgh and I want to get back on it and ride it all the way. Look at those sheep, they're really cool. Ride it all the way to Inverhope and to the north, which is what I'm going to be doing next week. Hello sheep, God, you are some seriously cool sheep. Look at them. Good horns. Good horns, sheepies. Oh, this place is stunning. So we're staying at Kelburn Castle, which is incredible. Had an amazing and bizarre night last night. So we're here and we're now performing all over the place. And we performed the landing hub a couple of times. Tonight we're performing at the castle for the delegates and the people who are here. And the people who are here are all of the indigenous leaders from all over the world. Like a very large number of them are being hosted at the castle with us. So we're like helping to support and, you know, look after the people that are here. But last night we're there in this castle with all these like stuffed animals and, you know, the ancestors of this family, the Scottish family or family who've been here for like since the 1100s. That's the first recording of them. It might have been much earlier. And they're just we're there just like with all these people from all over the world in their traditional costumes and things, and we're all there in our like, well, we all got glammed up, but I had my I had Herman, my staff, and my hat with me, so I was kind of in costume, and yeah, it was just really crazy because it was just a crazy situation. Oh yeah, I don't think I've ever been to a party in a castle before. Yeah, we were having a big party in a castle. It was mental. So that's all happening. But yeah, the reason why I broke was because I just haven't had a day off since the 4th of September. And I'm looking after the pilgrims and just, you know, taking care of everything that's happening. And it's a lot of work and I've been really patient. And but the thing is, everyone's just reached the point themselves where they can't cope anymore. And which is totally understandable. And like some of them are thinking about going home and there's the choice for them to be able to go home. But I just feel really kind of trapped because I don't feel like I can go home. And that was what I was saying to them. This is the beach where we've been going swimming. It's stunning. And this island here is called Great Cranberry. And it's the size of Sark. So today, because yesterday basically I just had a complete meltdown because I was just like, I don't have the choice of leaving like you guys do. I don't want to leave. I mean, I do. I want to go home and see Dizzle, but I also, it's not like I'm saying I want to go, but I don't have the choice, and I really need help right now. So everyone gave me lots of love, and it was really lovely to be held by the group. And everyone's just like, yeah, just go and have some time to yourself. So I'm basically having today and tomorrow off, even though I'm going to perform tonight. But I'm just, yeah, going to chill and just take myself away. So woken up early. I'm really tired. I actually need loads more sleep than what I just had. But I also need to if I stay there, then they'll ask me questions. And, you know, it's just the energy of like 28 people, you know, connecting with you and talking with you all day long. It's, even if no one asks you anything, it's exhausting. But a large number of the questions are admin and things that, you know, they could just Google. But yeah, so I'm actually just taking myself away. I'm going to the island. I'm going to go find a pub. I'm not drinking, but I'm going to like eat some nice food and just basically pretend that I'm back on Sark for a day. The landscape here is just stunning, and it's so amazing to be here, and this has just been such an incredible roller coaster ride. It's been the most crazy thing I've ever done, and I've done a lot of crazy things in my life. Last night was just mad. I was like, what is going on? And I was crying and just like, okay, so I'm just sort of having a nervous breakdown in a castle at a party full of different Indigenous leaders in Scotland, having just walked here 500 miles. That's happening. Crazy. Anyway. So I'm on Greater Cumbria, and what we're looking at over the water is Little Cumbria, and I think that looks more like the size of Sark. Can't believe how much I miss being on a tiny island, and how wonderful it is right now to be on this island here. Dear Earth, I just spent 7 weeks walking 2 of your energy lines, hoping my steps might offer some comfort and ease like a massage. And I've walked to COP26 to add my voice to the other voices here, speaking out on your behalf. I walked to listen. And in listening, realise how hard it is to hear, how disconnected I am from my body, my soul, and my source, which is you. But I have begun to hear you. And now part of me wishes I could unhear you again. Because what I now hear is in my feelings, and my feelings are overwhelmed and overbrimming with pain and grief. The sorrow is too much. It's splitting me in two. I'm so sorry, Mother. I'm so, so sorry. What have we done? I feel suicidal. And I feel we don't deserve to be here, and you'll be better off without us. And I also feel how selfish even that is. We've made this mess, and we owe it to you to do something about it. Our death will be more grief in your heart. Another dead child. We do matter. I am important to you. I can and must repent and deal with the consequences of all that I've done. Not take the easy way out and just add to your sorrows. I don't know where to start. I guess by asking you for help. Please help me, Mother Earth. I don't know what to do. What can I do to make up for what I've done? Please guide me. Please keep talking to me. This pain is unbearable, but I know it needs to be felt, and I know or trust at least that eventually this will lead to healing. The first step is to admit there is a problem. Show me the way to help you, how to be of service, and show me how I can make this up to you. It feels impossible, but so did walking to Glasgow. But by putting one foot in front of the other, I found myself here, exhausted, broken down, full of pain, and ready to begin again. I'm ready to do the work now, Mama.